What's up, everybody? It is the Lone Wolves. How are y'all doing today? I am doing great. I just got off of work a little while ago and I feel like, well, playing some games today. And actually, this game I've played quite a bit. As you can see right here, I've played it for like 88 hours and 3 minutes. Yeah, probably a little bit longer than that, but sometimes it records it, sometimes it doesn't. This will actually be the first time I actually recorded this game, and I'm going to do a little bit different than I've seen other people play this. See, on most of them, they're doing playthroughs and stuff like that. But what I'm actually going to do on this one in particular, and I may continue with it this on through the games and stuff like that, is the developers on this game have done a great job on it. But they are throwing so much new stuff into it, like new DLCs and stuff like that, that it makes it kind of, well, it's putting too much into it. What I mean by that is, like, the core game of this game needs to be worked on more than throwing new DLCs and, doing patches that don't really help that much. I mean, there's some patches that help, but most of the patches are not actually hitting the proper problems and stuff like that. Like, for instance, I've sent messages and stuff like that before to them. I've got some response on it, but it's frustrating because on this game, it has so much potential that it's sad, very, very sad that, we're having to tell these developers constantly, like, we love the DLCs, but we would like the core game to actually work properly. Like, I have all kinds of screenshots and everything I may put up here, probably like right here, showing that they have people that are walking up in the skies. Then there's, people you approach. There's people, like tons of people in one area that, slows down the computer and stuff like that. Or even just, I don't have a picture of it, but I probably will take it during this game right here. But it has like white fuzzes that keep popping up and stuff like that. I've sent this to developers quite a few times. I'll put that up here also somewhere. I don't know, but you'll see it on here somehow if I catch it during this game. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to play the game, but we're just going to kind of not do a playthrough, so to say. I saved that for, if y'all enjoy videos like this, I may do a playthrough later on. I really enjoy this game. And just to tell you a little bit about it, they are doing patches and stuff like that, but they're not hitting the exact spots that we need fixed. But let's just get into some of what this is, okay? It's called Police Simulator Patrol Officer. This game's been out since November 10th, 2022. So it's been out for about 2 years, and it was released in early access around the earlier times. So, anyways, going through here and actually looking at some of this stuff, I'll read some descriptions and stuff like that if you haven't already seen this. Welcome to Brighton. Join the police force of this fictitious American city and experience the day-to-day life of a police officer. That's basically all you really need to know about it. You're a police officer, you drive around, you do all kinds of different things. They did do their last patch did come out a couple of days ago, or it may have came out today, but they also released DLCs earlier today also, or actually they released it yesterday. These DLCs are how should I put it? It's undercover cops. That's probably what we're going to be using on this one, just because, I like the undercover looks. The last patch that they released, I'll give you the description. This patch is 14.5. It was updated August the 14th, so I believe that's today, or it might have been yesterday. But anyways, basically what it's updated, it says it fixed dismissed driver refusing to leave, fixed injured NPC spawning under truck hood, fixed calling service vehicles on overpass on highway can cause them to spawn incorrectly. So if you're on top of a passway or something like that, like if there's an accident or something up there and you pull up to it and you call for backup or something like that, some stuff pops up wrong. They also fixed a patrol vehicle trunk tools options not functioning correctly. I didn't really have any problems with that one at this moment. Fixed patrol vehicle trunk tools. Okay, I already read that one. Sorry. Fixed glasses. Bug in first person mode when sitting in a car. Alright, and fixed typo in the locker UI for the female tactical uniform. Fixed IPV. Black yellow skin not getting unlocked by special vehicle pack. I did not buy this special vehicle pack. This DLC that I did get, the undercover one, was pretty expensive, and I don't want to spend too much more money on here because it's to that point where they're putting all these DLCs and stuff out that I don't know if I'm going to continue playing the game. I love this game, as you say. I played 88 hours and 3 minutes of it, for crying out loud. But they're not focusing on their core issues that they're having, that I will show later on, and probably will see it during the gameplay. I don't know how long we'll make this video. It may just be a one-parter or maybe two-parters. I don't know how long we'll play it for, but we'll just have to see how that goes. If y'all hear a little stuff behind me, I'm sorry. My AC had turned on and I didn't turn it off, and I'm not wanting to really do that because it gets really hot in this house really quickly. So apologize if you hear that in the background, but that's what you're hearing. But this last one that they've released, the DLC, is the undercover one. Update, I think this was update 14.4, unmarked, and special vehicles, free uniforms, and lots of bug fixes. This one was put out about August 13th, so like yesterday. This one was put out, I believe. Let me check real quick. Yeah, this one was put out yesterday. It was 14.4. This one they put out some new DLCs and stuff like that. Then they put out another patch today, since today is the 14th, that they said they fixed the stuff that I read off already. It's a really, really interesting game. It's a fun game, but it's just, I hate to say this, but it's not getting fixed correctly. They're so focused on putting DLCs and stuff out instead of working on the actual core issues. What I'm really getting at is that it's starting to seem like this game is becoming a money grabber. And I really hate to say that, but that's what it's starting to feel like. Like, a lot of places, like some other games that they put out, they just continue putting this stuff out until they just get tired of it and they just stop correcting everything. I don't think they're going to do that, but, who knows? I'm not their developers. I'm not their boss. But also, there's some other stuff on here that they still haven't fixed and they probably won't do. And if they don't put this in there, I'm definitely probably not going to really want to play this game. I mean, you have a gun in this game that you're not even really allowed to use at all. As a police officer, you should be able to use all your weapons. They should be more call-outs than just a car crash or any of these small little things like that. They should actually be like hostage situations or other things like that some police officers will actually have to, come to. But these developers don't seem like they're really actually caring to do that. I know this game is rated teen for, teenagers, and they're worried about putting the gun shooting in there because it will have to mark it up to, maturity 17 or whatever. But see, like a lot of other games, like I think you could do it on Skyrim and some other games that show blood and gore and stuff like that, you can actually include in y'all software that, you can click no guns or no gore or something like that for the younger players. I mean, I'm glad that younger players are playing this game and stuff, but this is just really upsetting a lot of people. I mean, you can scroll through, Steam games and stuff and look at all the comments, and this game's been out for 2 years. People are starting to think that they're not going to include the gun at all. They have some good things on here, of course, but they're starting to get more bad than good. I mean, I think this game is at, let's see, recent reviews. Let's look at that real quick. Recent reviews. Where are you at? They're up here somewhere. I'm using my phone to look this stuff up, so forgive me if it takes me just a second. Okay. most of it is about 80% right now. But that's, you know, some people are saying it's good, some people are not. But recently, the recent ones that came out, very positive of all time. So that being since the game's been out, it's about 80%. But now, it's getting to the most recent ones that we've had are mostly positive, and it's dropped down to 70%. So it's dropped a complete 10% from when it started. So, I mean, the developers apparently are not paying attention to the players and stuff like that they need to. I mean, they have so many bugs that are still coming in here. Like one that I've been trying to report to is when you're in a patrol car and you're driving the patrol car, you get kicked out of it. It doesn't kick you completely out, but it slows down your computer, and you're kind of like, well, I'm getting pulled out of the car, then I'm back in the car. So the developers have a really long ways to go for this game. But if they don't actually try to focus on fixing the core issues of this game, then they're going to end up losing a lot of valuable players that really love this game and want to see it succeed. But if they keep this up, the 70% is going to drop down to like 50, then it's going to drop down to like 20, and then it's going to drop down to like none. So they really, really need to get into it and really focus on what they need to do. I'm sure they have enough money right now. I know it's expensive to make games, but these DLCs only do so much for the game. If you don't have the core game fixed, the DLCs are going to mess up, then it's going to break the game, and then they're going to have to come in and do a lot more repairs. I mean, this is kind of a rant a little bit. I do apologize if I rant on and haven't actually played the game, but it's just something that I'm really concerned about. Because I'm thinking they're going to end up just, giving up and not deciding to do it anymore. I really hope they don't, because I spent quite a bit of money on this game so far, and I really like it. But it's getting to that point where I'm about to want to delete it or request, my money back. I know it probably won't happen, but I mean, they have a lot of stuff that they need to fix, and it doesn't sound like they really care at the moment. I hate to say it that way, but I'm a blunt person. I'm gonna be blunt about it. But yeah, I guess that's enough ranting for now. I'll probably rant at the end of the game. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Maybe it'll be one, or maybe it'll be two-parter or something like that. But yeah, let's just get into the game and see how it goes. We're gonna use my my saved one right now, because I don't want to go back. I started another series of a playthrough, and I started the video. I recorded one a little while ago, but I never put it out. But if y'all want to see that, give me a shout out, and I'll post it up there so y'all can watch it. All right, let's see what we got around here. All right, so most of the time you'll see a lot of the issues happen inside the city limits and stuff like that, but sometimes it happens out here. But in this case, we're gonna go into this and we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna make it about a 35-40 minute patrol, see if we can come up with anything that that happens, that the issues that I told you about, and hopefully I can get through there and find these issues. Now, I'll give you a heads up, this is an older computer. I am working on getting a new one. So at the very beginning of the game, starting it up and everything, you're going to see a lot of freezes and stuff like that, like you're seeing right here. It's just because my computer's having to adjust to it and everything. So just bear with me as I move my guy around and see if it works. So yeah, as you see, it's really slow and choppy in here because that's what...
We have an arrestee that needs to be transported to the nearest precinct. Is a unit available?
But we're not going to do...
I'm dealing with something else currently.
We're going to kind of just drive around and do our own thing. I've already maxed out my everything, basically. I have all the stuff, so we're just going to go around and see if we can find some of these issues that these people really need to work on. And it's a night patrol, I believe, so we're going to go with no glasses, of course. It's dark, I don't know why I would put glasses on. But I do like that they put out some new uniforms and stuff like that, like this right here. That's pretty nice. The brown blouse females. They came out with a lot of different clothing and stuff like that, which is really nice. We're gonna go with this one. Tool belt. Probably do no tool belt, undercover tool belt, and we're gonna go with pants. You can't really see it because I'm standing. You have that in the way, so we're gonna go with. Let's see, gray pants. Gray pants female. Still with black jeans. Then we'll go with. Come on. That's fine. I like that they have a lot more options for females and stuff like that also. Let's see, black boots male, black boots females. We'll go with the black boots right there. Then we'll save it. So they did a good job with the uniforms and stuff like that. The graphics are pretty good on this game also. They still could use some work, but other than that, it's just the basic core gameplay that they need to really work on. So like I said, we're gonna just kind of not really try to how should I put this, go on call-outs, a lot of call-outs or anything. I want to see if we can find these issues, and I'm gonna take screenshots of them and stuff like that, and take this video here and probably send it to the developers if we find some coming up. Like right there, I don't know if y'all seen it, it happened just for a second, but that white fuzz just started popping up. And I don't know why it does that. I'm just hoping that I can get it again, but like I said, this is not a playthrough. This is me actually looking for issues on the game. So if y'all are looking for the game actually being played, send me a message or something, and I'll think about putting up that other one. But yeah, you probably didn't see it. I did, but you see the fuzz coming up and stuff like that. But it only happens occasionally. You got to be in a certain spot for it to really happen. Right there, like it did that again. You start moving around too much or something like that. See, there it goes again. I'm really trying to get it to continue so I can take better shots of this. It might work better if I get in a car and turn the lights on. Again, this is mostly about the going through and looking for some issues that they're having. I mean, they've done a lot to fix stuff, but there's still core game problems that they're having. Let's see if this actually works. I wish I could figure out why my LEDs are so bright. Alright, let's see. I may do it if I come this way. I may have to adjust my screens and stuff like that. Let's see. Slowly rotate. I guess it's not gonna work. But I will, find those snippets and stuff like that myself later. So let's go and just drive around and see what we can see. My lights on first, we'll get the proper cops and stuff like that. See, there it goes. I know y'all had to see that. See, I reported that multiple times to people, but it does the same thing. They still don't respond to it. See, you see it doing that. I'm just wishing I could make it better. But like stuff like that is stuff that needs to be. That should already be worked out with this game. That should not be a thing still in here. Y'all can see it right flashing just for a second, but see, there it goes again. There it goes again. And this is one of those things I'm trying to record and also take screenshots of. But it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. Let's see if we'll do it again. And it's a little choppy, as you see. But yeah, stuff like that should not be an issue still. That should have been taken care of well beforehand. Looks like someone's about to fill the car. This one we may actually I said, I'm gonna play the game a little bit also. Get past it. Get around me. Alright. There it goes. Oh, he's running. They are gonna get to see some action after all. See stuff like this and see if it actually does what it's That's terrible. Oh, are you serious? See, and this is another thing that annoys me. I mean, right here. Why? Why would you allow them to go out like this? I can't go that way. I understand that they're probably developing, games on it and stuff like that, or developing this stuff. But see, stuff like this, those cars should have not been able to go this way. I mean, you get fired if you go through it. It's annoying. So, see, we have to go back this way. I understand that they're probably developing the game, making that another part or another part of the update or everything, but you need to make it so that AI doesn't go that way. So we can actually do stuff. Well, it looks like we got some injuries. I gotta shut down this area. See, in that little red area that just popped up like that. See, I really like the game. It does have some interesting things that happen here. You gotta get out and call an ambulance and stuff. Again, as you see, it's just a little choppy and stuff like that. Well, I guarantee that person's drunk. So, let's go through some of these mechanics right here, alright? Alright, so this is some of the new stuff. First aid if we need to do it. First aid to injured civilians who need it. And interview. See, this is the first time I've actually came up on this. And I think it's probably going to be pretty interesting to see which one we're supposed to do. So let's see if we need to...
Please don't move while I apply a bandage to you.
So I like that they included new stuff.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I know that it was a woman.
Alright, so I like that. But see what he's doing? He's clipping into the ground.
I have an injured person requesting an ambulance.
But, see, he's clipping into the ground. Right here. There we go. See, that should not be happening right now. That should not be happening. And see these ambulance, another thing, right here. They should be able to go around. They need to work on the AI. They really do. There's another one of those complaints that I have. I'm going to give good things about this game also. But it's just stuff like this that should, not be happening right now. The clipping on the ground right there. These AIs not coming around because they're ambulances. I understand the other cars not coming through. The ambulance should be allowed to come through. But that's how it should be. And see, I don't even think they're... Yeah, I know, but see, the ambulance guy is nowhere to be seen. He got out of the vehicle, and he's standing right there. Again, that should not be a thing. That should not be a thing right there. I mean, seriously, it should not be a thing. Unless I gotta go talk to him, then it'll be my bad on that. Like I said, I haven't really done one of these before. Let's see, this right here. This should not be happening right now. This game's been out for 2 years. This right here should not be happening. He should be able to come through here and walk over here and help this guy. Because I can't click on him anymore. See, I can't click on it or anything like that. See, there's a lot of issues and stuff like that that are happening right here. But let's continue talking to this guy and see what happens.
Can you describe what you saw?
I wasn't there when the accident happened.
Alright. So here is the guilty party right here.
Let me know what you saw.
I'm still in shock. I need to get my head right.
You just hit a person. Of course you should get your head right. See if there's any other people to interview. I don't think so. There's that white stuff again. Right there. See now it's flashing and stuff like that. Again, should not be happening. It's not too noticeable unless you really, really look. But you can still see it. If I turn certain ways. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See, but see right there. Look at that. See those white specks? That should not be a thing. Hopefully one of those screenshots caught it. But see, it's doing it again. Again, now it's really bad, so I might actually be able to get a good shot of it. Alright, there we go. That should be enough. Plus, I have the videos I will work on later. But okay, so they have some nice call outs and stuff like that. But see, the ambulance is not picking this guy up. The guy's clipping inside of the ground and stuff like that. I mean, really, it should be way better than that. Ambulance should already be over here picking this guy up, taking him off, and leaving. They need to work on these AIs to be able to come around. See, I left just enough space for him to come in here. He could drive right there, right here, pick up the guy if he had to. Or he could just walk around because he's behind the ambulance. He could walk over there and get him. But see, that's some of the complaints that I have about it. This game's been out for 2 years now. I understand that it takes a long time to make a game, but still, it needs to be worked on more. So let's go ahead and
Driver's license and insurance card,
actually
please.
complete this and go on. See
Yeah,
if we
sure,
find
officer.
any other things that's wrong with the game. And this looks like a stolen ID. And just about license okay? Let's see. Let's see, gun permit, no. Open warrants, no. Parking, taxi. See, I do like some of this stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, it's still playable, but there's still just some of those issues that need to be fixed. Alright, so I don't know if she's... It might be her, but I doubt that. That looks kind of... We'll see if we'll look at the vehicle real quick. Give that ID to her, but I think that's a stolen ID. Let's look at this vehicle right here. Yeah, no windows. See if it says the same person. Alright, stared at the plate. Yeah, it looks like it is. Alright, let's go over and talk to her again. Let me test her. I actually turned my light on. Let's see. I'm going to test her.
I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
See, they got some good thing on this game also. There's nothing against it. But they still have a lot of other stuff that needs to be worked on at the same time.
You'll take a test to see if you've been driving under the influence of drugs.
Because I'm pretty sure it ain't the jerking and everything's not to do with the computer. Oh, you are driving with THC. She's definitely going to jail. But let's complete all the other tasks first. Again, it's an awesome game, but they just have so much stuff that they need to work on right now. Again, the guy's still sitting there, flipping through the ground and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's still so much work that needs to be done. But when they can actually do it, it's probably going to be an awesome, awesome game. But they still have so much they need to do, though, before I can be impressed by it. Let's see, any other marks that I missed? See, there's the white specks and stuff again. Always happens like that. There we go. That should complete everything. Alright, so we did all the tests and everything. Now I'm about to put her under arrest. Yeah, she just ran someone over for crying out loud. Let's see if there's car thief, no, robbery, aggressive theft. I think it would be considered that, but you know, they don't do it that way. So what she's gonna get arrested for is the DUI. I believe it's this one.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you were driving under the influence of narcotics.
Wrong.
Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
Is this a joke?
I say they need to make this more clear. So it's not that one, it's cannabis, I guess.
I have to arrest you for driving under the influence of cannabis. Please move to the sidewalk.
Please, officer!
So, it happens sometimes, so now we're gonna search her and see.
Please cooperate for a search
Yeah.
procedure.
I wish they would also add another thing on here that you can, without having to put your handcuffs on them, you can kind of escort people out of the way. That would be pretty cool also. Just like grab them and move them out of the way and, you know, set them to the side. If they're in the middle of the traffic and stuff like that, you shouldn't have to put handcuffs on them to be able to move them. I guess you do ask them to move, but then you get deducted for asking them to move over or move out of the way. See, they need to do a lot more studies on this thing. So she does not have a gun permit. So, and 1 ounce of marijuana on there. So she's going to get issued another ticket for possessing an illegal weapon.
I have to arrest you for carrying a weapon without a valid permit. Please
You know,
cooperate
all
and
kinds of
step
stuff
to the
stacked up
sidewalk.
on her.
What?
So, I will escort
Please stay
the
calm so we can go to
arrestee
the police precinct.
into my vehicle just to keep her there. And I would also love if they could get it to the point where you don't have to put them inside your vehicle, but you could like bring them to the side here and like tell them to sit down or something like that. That would be really cool to do. This is ideas that I'm going to be sending to them, but video helps me really come out with what I want to do. But it would be cool to be able to just sit them to the side right now instead of having to put them inside the car directly. That's just something that would be pretty cool to put in there. But she's going in here right now just because, well, you can't sit
Watch your
and
head,
do
please.
anything else other than stand up over at the sidewalk or whatever. So let's see. We're gonna come over here and search the vehicle now. I really do like the uniforms that they came out with. Like I said, it's not all negative. I like the uniforms that they come out with and stuff like that. Let's see if this one pops up like it usually does. Okay, it actually pulled everything up. Sometimes over here to the left, you see where it says front right door. Sometimes this stuff doesn't pop up. Another thing that they need to work on. So she's going to get arrested for excessive marijuana. Let's see what this is. See if we got anything in here. Okay, we didn't get nothing in there. It doesn't look like it. illegal in there. I have to pull her back out. And also another thing would be pretty cool if you could just roll down your back window instead of having to pull them out to issue more tickets to them. That would be pretty cool to be able to do also without having to pull them completely out. We're going to search the front vehicle. Switchblade, another illegal weapon. Man, she's going to have all kinds of charges put on her. Like I said, I really like the game. It's just a lot of stuff needs to be, you know, fixed. And like I said, the jerky motion and stuff like that, I don't think that's fully, you know, there.
I'm taking you to our precinct cell now.
I think it's also just my computer because it's an older computer and I'm working on getting a new one, but I just don't have the money at the moment. So she's going to get charged again.
You're being arrested for carrying a switchblade with you. Move to the sidewalk, please.
Please, no!
She's going to get all kinds of charges. She's also getting arrested for excess.
I have to arrest you for carrying an excessive quantity of cannabis. It's against the law. Please step to the sidewalk.
Please don't do that.
What it is, like felonies and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool also. So
Please cooperate. I'm taking you to the police station.
Actually, we're going to do it this way. It's easier. I'm going to put her in here.
Watch out for your head.
And maybe the ambulance will actually do its job whenever I move forward a little bit. I'm going to pull my vehicle up here to block this area off.
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel, the government will provide you one. Do you understand these rights?
See, even if I move, the ambulance guy still hasn't came over here and took care of this guy. See, developers, this is some of the stuff you need to work on. I mean, the game is awesome, but there's some things you really need to work on. I'm not chasing everything right now. I'm dealing with some other stuff right now.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Tow truck will be at your location shortly.
But this is what really upsets me right here. Stuff like that. Yes, I know I'm supposed to go after the vehicle, but I'm not doing that. Like I said, this is not really a playthrough. This is more along the lines of just a show you of stuff that needs to be fixed. Which I'm probably about to see another one that just fixes is going to mess up. Because sometimes you call for someone to come and pick someone up. They don't come, or they come past you and stuff like that. They may not do it on this one. We'll see in just a second. But
I'm taking you to our precinct cell now.
Put her over this way. Like I said, I may make this a 1 or 2 parter. I'm not sure. Call some transport.
Backup requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
Works correctly. See, again, they don't go around. They just stop behind somewhere. They really need to do so much work on this game. The core game is what y'all need to work on. The core game. The core game. See, they may not even come get her now. But see, stuff like that. The AI should be smart enough to be able to go around to pick up the person. Because see, now it's stopped traffic, and it's just going to slow down the computer and stuff like that. See what I mean? Stuff like that, little things like that start adding up in the game. But I'm gonna leave her there, and we're gonna continue with our patrol. They'll get her eventually, I guess. Yeah, see that car, but I'm not gonna get it. Go out, all that, people love it. So, see what I mean? They have a good game. They have really good ideas for this game. And they just don't know what they're doing, going with it correctly or not. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. They're not making a game. They seem like they're just throwing DLCs and stuff out to keep people buying and spending more money on the game. I know it's expensive to play games, but if the core game is not fixed, then the DLC and everything's not going to work either. It's not showing. See, and it's also I think you can just see my guy get kicked out of the car and everything. There's the flashing. See, right there. You can see me getting pulled out and stuff like that. Hopefully I can catch a screenshot of it. I have so many screenshots on there. I'll have to look at them later. And I have to report this to the people and see if they can get things fixed. Broken windshield. But see, again, right here. Why? Why are they all stopped? They're all stopped right here. And there's nothing around them. See what I mean? They just have so much to get on this. I mean, so much. There's lights and sirens in here. I'm trying to get away from this area so some of those stuff gets despawned or whatever. But see, I mean, stuff like this, they need to work on. We'll go around here. There we go. Take down my vehicle again. We'll do it right here. And show them that it's bugged again. Like I said, see, I'm here to look for the problems and stuff. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really playing the game to play it. I'm doing it to get these developers to see that their game is, they have so much potential for it. But yet, there's so much damage, so much stuff not working very well that needs to. I get fired, like I said, all this stuff. You see they have some flickering going on too. They have so much stuff on the core game, if I can talk, that it's just, it breaks the immersion of the game. Like I said, I may actually do another recording, or I may just run this one on out. And like this, why do they stand in the middle of the street? Unless they're trying to do jaywalking or something. On their cell phone, what just happened there? It's like, it just got stolen. It's due. Let's see if we can get out. This door open and closed on it, so. No violation. See, this key already has a broken tail light. See, he's about to get pulled over and get ticketed, probably. I'm hoping we'll see how. Okay, and another right here is another good example. Nice, there's those flashes you see. See what I'm talking about? Right here. All those flashings happen when I'm pulled over in certain areas. See, I'll move forward and it's not there anymore. Or it's still there, see? But anyways, I got shots of that, so that will be sent to the developers too. And I don't know if it's my computer or what, but you see how these lights are so bright right here at night? I really wish they would be better defined. They are when you're away from the vehicle, but when you're this close, forget about it. Turn that on. But yeah, if you get away from here for a little ways, and they sometimes end up clearing up a little bit. And you see the pattern and everything, but see, it's still so bright. It may just be my computer, maybe that's probably why, but we'll get into that. But see, right here, they're pulled over, and they pulled over in the worst spot. Like I said, they need to make them smarter than this. But yeah, let's check this out. I know he has an out tail light. And let's see what else he has on him. Oh, look at that. See what I mean? Vehicle just flew out of the air and it was there, then it gets flung over here. See what I mean? Definitely need to remember this part. But see, so much needs to be done for this game. So much needs to be done. But let me take care of this guy first. As you can see, just random stuff like that happens all the time through these games. Alright, so driving with tinted windows, ignore red lights, robbery, insurance fraud, so much stuff. Four-door, Kamoon, Lid home? Huh. Hard to say. Has registered owner, yes, not stolen. Let's walk up to him and see what's going on. How you doing tonight, sir? You have a broken taillight.
I pulled you over because it looks like one of your taillights is broken.
Really? Huh.
Please show me your ID and vehicle insurance.
Here you go, officer.
He is a registered owner, I bet. Yep, registered owner. Has insurance. Let's see. Again, just look at it, make sure that's him. License plates, everything's good. I'm not smelling anything. Oh, dilated pupil. I mean, you was about to just get a warning, dude, but now you have dilated pupils.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
But yeah, like right here would be awesome to be able to grab them and move them where you want to without having to put handcuffs on them. Alright, buddy. Let's just cut straight to the chase right here.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used any drugs while driving.
No, he hasn't been doing that.
All right, I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
Drinking or anything like that. Just below it. So, but he did have dialed pupils, and I think I can search him because of that. Or is it this one? Yeah, I can.
I need to do a search
him.
on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
Watch it count me down, probably. Handgun. Don't think he does not have a gun permit. And stuff like this, I would think he would want to take off running. If you find that on him. But that's just me. Anyway, so... But, you're... getting arrested.
You're being arrested for carrying a gun without a valid permit.
Please, no.
So, there we go. And he's also gonna get issued, you know, his car. Broken tail light. So, he's also getting that.
I have to give you a ticket for driving your car with a defective taillight. It's going to cost you $80.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah, you're really angry, I guess, but what was you thinking?
Please cooperate. I'm taking you to the police
It takes
station.
2 minutes to go get a, you know, a carrying permit. Well, here in Alabama anyways. I don't know about this area. Put him in here.
Watch out for your head.
I really need to see what's wrong with my computer. He's clipping a little bit, but I can overlook something like that. So, and it still hasn't despawned yet. We're gonna take care of this. See if I find any other illegal items. I want to search the back one first. Alright, nothing interesting there. See, this is why I'm talking about parking. You need to be able to park in better places. Because this right here is ridiculous. See, I can't even interact with that if I need to charge him with more stuff. So, they need
I have a
that
vehicle
too.
here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
See, that's what they're supposed to do.
The wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
And stuff like that. So we have to take that. But yeah, see, there's a lot of issues that are coming up on it. I mean, the game is good, but there's still so much work done to it to make it a real good game. Our shift's almost up, so get this guy out. That's May.
It's time to take you to the police cell.
With this video, I may do 2 parts on it, just to keep going. And
Your shift is over, officer.
understood, but I need someone to come get this person.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Let's see, stuff like that.
Understood. The closest available unit will be
should
dispatched
not
to your
be
location.
happening on a game that's been out for 2 years. I understand there's be bugs and stuff, but right there, you know, whiteness and snowy and all this other stuff coming up like that. And another one right here. See? I called for the police van. No police van. See what I mean? That right there should be something that spawns right here, or comes from a different direction. But see, this is why a lot of players are starting to get upset at this game, because simple tasks like this does not work. They're not doing what they're supposed to. So, see, now I gotta walk off and not be able to get, you know, get him in jail or anything. I guess I can carry him myself. See what I mean, though? Let's see if I
Cancel the arrest. It's no longer necessary. Thank you.
Understood.
Then I'm gonna
Recalling backup to the precinct.
try calling again.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
There it goes. So, but it took me twice to do it. Let's see if they go right past us.
I just marked
Nope,
those two.
they-
I will
they
Hello.
stopped.
Location soon.
Hello.
Okay, partner. I'm here to take the suspect into custody.
See, you may have to do that sometime.
Please
I guess
cooperate
I
and
could
come with
deal
me to the
that.
patrol car.
I can deal with that a little.
At your service, officer.
But like I showed y'all earlier in the video, didn't work. They came, but they got parked behind the ambulance, and that was it. So, yeah, I know there's this accident over here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually end the shift and come back later. But see, this game still has so much that needs to be done. And it's It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So what we're gonna do is get out of here and probably stop this one. I may record another one to go with this one off of it. I'm not sure. See, I'm falling down on my vehicle and stuff like that. Which, again, should not happen. I don't think that's my computer doing that. It's just the game doing it. I'm getting kicked out of the patrol car. So I hope I got a couple shots and send it to these developers. Been talking for a minute, so my voice may be starting to lie a little bit. And it should probably, some of these people should probably react to just the lights also, instead of us always having to use our ambulance or the sirens. They should also react to the lights. If you get behind the car or you don't want to listen to the sirens the whole entire time, you should be able to just turn on your lights and, you know, people pull over for you. Get out of the way. So, glitching and stuff like that. And see right there, voice is not happening. So they put out all these DLCs and everything, but they're not dealing with the core game of it. That's what really is upsetting. Of course, I didn't do the best on this one, and I know I didn't. But that, like I said, this is not a playthrough. Not this particular one. This is to tell people what issues are happening with this game and stuff like that, and hopefully the developer might catch wind of this video and actually, you know, say, well, crap, these people really are having issues. We really should be focusing more on our stuff. You know, focusing on the core stuff instead of trying to release all the DLCs at all times. I mean, DLCs are great, but if you don't have a core game, then it's not going to work. The DLCs are going to get broken, the game's going to get broken, then you're going to get frustrated players. I mean, it's just going to be all kinds of bad. No good, just bad. But that's just my viewpoint on it. So this is going to probably be the end of this video. I'm probably going to do another one. And it's probably going to be I think I'm going to do the highway next to see some of the issues that we have out there. So I don't know how long this video is. It may end up having a two-parter, but I'm gonna give the game some props. You know, they are putting out decent patches sometimes. They are putting out some other stuff, but it's just the core game is what they need to focus on. I love the uniforms. That's awesome that they are able to do that. The vehicles are great. The callouts are great, but it's just starting to I hate to say it, negatives are starting to pile up on this game. And I mean, it's massively starting to pile up. So, I want them to understand that I am in their corner for them to make this game a good game, but they need to focus on the core game, the core cars, the core pedestrians, the core AI, all this stuff. They need to focus on this stuff more than what they're focusing on the other stuff, like putting out more DLCs to make more money. It's literally starting to turn out to be a money grab instead of actual video game that we want to play. And if they don't have players that are gonna stand with them, they're going to lose a lot more money. Because I didn't even know if I wanted to buy the DLCs and stuff like that was coming up. I really didn't. Because it's just so annoying that the core game is not even working. The DLCs are working pretty good, I guess, but yeah, as you've seen in the video, I'm in the patrol car and I'm getting flung out of my patrol car and stuff like that. I just have a lot of videos or screenshots that need to go out there and let them see what's actually happening in their game. I know they're very busy, they have a lot of stuff that they have to do, but starting with the core gaming would probably be great to start with. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the video there, and we'll come back later and probably record a highway one and see how the highway issues are happening also. So if you like this type of video, or if you are a person that plays this game also, give me your feedback about what you think they should be focusing more on. And if y'all have friends that play this game and everything, you should share this video to them to see that they're not alone. That there's people out here that understands that this game is an awesome game, but it really needs a lot of work. So that's just what needs to be done. And if they don't do that, it's going to upset a lot of players, and they're going to start losing a lot of support, and that means they're going to lose a lot of money. And people may just stop playing the game altogether. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the end of my rant this time. And I'm going to look forward to making my next one. It'll come out probably a little after this one. I have to go through and do some editing on this, and hopefully it makes it look good and everything. But yeah, I appreciate y'all sitting here and watching, and if y'all can, please comment, share, and subscribe to the video, or to this YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm freezing up and everything. It's kind of late here. But please share this with the developers and share it with some friends, so we can all know that we need to push these issues to the developers to fix this game. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I really appreciate y'all being here. This is the Lone Wolf saying thanks, and I will talk to y'all later.